Alright guys, this is it. This is the final wedding planning vlog.
Yep.
It's month 11. Can't believe, first of all, I can't believe we're getting married.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
And second, when we started these, just thinking we're like, oh, we have 10 months to go, 11 months to go, 9 months, and we were just like, man, so much time, and it was. And I don't know what's happened in between there.
It went by so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot believe it's here. So by the time this vlog comes out, it will be 10 days until the wedding.
Which is really cool. It's gonna be awesome.
Really crazy.
So yeah, this is it. We're going to kind of tell you about what we've done this past month leading up to this, and also inform you of what's left. There's not really anything left, but just kind of what to...
Little bits.
Yeah, little bits here and there.
One of the biggest things that we really accomplished this month is that we nearly finalized our seating chart.
Yeah.
So what we have been doing for the seating chart was we got this idea from my sister, who I think got it from Pinterest. It's a big old board. So we'll just briefly show it. So what we did with the seating chart was that we had Mitchell draw out the seating plan. Maui's literally licking his knee.
Sorry.
We had Mitchell draw out where the dance floor is, where the cake and the sweetheart table is, where all the tables are, because our venue very kindly gave us a piece of paper that has everything listed and the table numbers on it. So then we got started writing out on different colored tabs based on whose family we got different colored tabs.
Yeah.
And then started just putting them at some tables and messing around with it. It was a little bit stressful. Not really my favorite thing about wedding planning.
You had
really
a hard
enjoy it.
The thing was we put a lot of them down. We were just like, okay, stack, 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 and then we started moving.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, this is great. And then she made a phone call to her mom.
Yeah, I was on the phone with my mom on and off about the seating chart. That whole night we were doing it, and I felt so bad because mom was out. But there was a lot of phone calls made, and a lot of stuff happened with the seating chart. And we had a few tables that I was like, this is final, this is set, it's perfect. And then stuff had to get moved around because different people were added or taken away, or I moved them to different tables because of one reason or another. So not really my favorite thing we've done, but I think this is the most seamless way it could have been taken care of.
I agree.
Because otherwise we would have just had a piece of paper and written names down, and then it would have been crossing out and rewriting and crossing out and rewriting, and by then it would be chicken scratch and you won't be able to even see who's at what table.
Yeah, I highly suggest this.
Tabs were great.
Tabs and a big poster board. Maui's literally going crazy right now.
We actually got the poster board from Walmart. It was 88 cents instead of the dollar store, which was $1. So
exactly.
save 12 cents, guys. We're budgeting.
Yay. But yeah, I think this was great because we were able to literally lay out everything, and we kind of color coded it as well to try to help break it up and understand like who's
to like
sitting
family
where.
and friends.
Exactly. So it's great. I really suggest doing this. I don't think of any other way I could do it unless you did it virtually and do the same thing just on a
I just feel
online.
like it's so much easier, like to just have it like hands-on.
Yeah, I agree.
I really liked it. The other little things that we had to take care of, sort of along with the seating chart, was getting our final head count. So we as in my mom and Mitchell mostly, had to make a few phone calls and texts and just find out the last minute RSVPs. Since the cards are so small, like the RSVP cards, they're tiny. Well, they're not like that tiny, but they're like tiny. Some of them get lost. So we had like 2 or 3 people that said that they mailed theirs out, and we just never got it.
Yeah.
So I think that they could easily get lost at the post office or in sorting or whatever it was. But that wasn't really too hard, everyone. We got our answers that we needed, which was really nice. So we did get to work on our wedding program. So they're finalized. I'm holding one right now. We did it a very easy, seamless way. We didn't want to go too complicated. I was at first going to have it sent to like the Staples Copy and Print Center and have them print it off that way, but we had the ink, we had the printer, we figured we might as well do it at home.
Yeah. I
think they look clean and concise. I really like how we did everything. So this is just sort of what it looks like. It's back and front. So on the front, we found the graphic was just on Google.
Yeah.
Mitchell actually picked it out. We just liked what it said. So it says "We Do" on top. And then underneath it says "Welcome to our wedding," blah, blah, blah. And then I had a hard time finding the exact layout of a Catholic wedding with a full mass in the wedding, because that's what we're having. I picked through a few websites and sort of found what I thought looked best. And then my priest was awesome. He let me send him a sample of this, and he sort of helped me piece two things together. There was just two things that we were missing, which was really great. We have the songs in here, we have the actual like Bible verses in here for the readings, and then what I thought was really nice was next to the people's names who are doing the readings, we put how they're related. So if they're our aunt or our cousins or grandmothers or whatever, we sort of filled that in just so that way people who don't know can sort of be filled in on what they mean to us. On the back, we just have the wedding party, so you just write it right up here.
Maybe. There it is.
So we just wrote the whole wedding party: bride's parents, groom's parents, maid of honor, best man, bridesmaids, groomsmen, flower girl, ring bearer, and ushers, and we wrote a little thank you at the bottom. This was a lot of fun to do. I had a really good time doing this, and then it's something that like we really both had our hands on and had a big part in doing.
Yeah.
And it's just a piece of cardstock paper. We got it from
Target.
We did get it from Target. It was more expensive at Target than it would have been at Walmart, but we have been avoiding our Walmart here like the plague because it's been very crowded. So we just spent the extra $2 on it. We got it taken care of. I'm really happy. And then I scrapbook, so I had a scrapbook slicer, so it just sliced the papers right in half. So really good. I'm really happy with these.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so I think we told you guys before that we wanted to write our own vows, and so we did. We both have ours done now. Amanda got hers done like a couple of days before me. We wanted them to be similar in the way that the message is conveyed.
Right,
so,
like similar in style.
Style, yeah. But we don't know what each other wrote. No. The only thing we told each other was how we wanted to start.
Sort of how we started it. Yeah. He asked me when he was writing his, he said, hey, did you start yours with I promise, or did you start it with when we met, or da-da-da? So I just sort of led him in the right direction with how I started the vows. But besides that, I just... so how did you write yours? Like, how did it come to you?
So, so like I was thinking, and what I did for mine is I wrote down a list of different things. Like, I wrote down like a best memory, something like big that happened in our lives, something funny, and I wrote positive attributes about her. And so I had a list of all these things that I wanted to make sure I captured in our vows. Of course I wrote down promises as well, stuff that I wanted to make sure that I want to do and keep in this marriage. So that's kind of why I wrote that list down. And then of course I asked her, I was like, how'd you start it? And that's kind of what helped me from there, because she guided me, and then I started my thought process, and it just kind of flowed after that. And we both asked Melissa, we'll get into, I guess in a moment, we'll get into how you thought, but we both had Amanda's sister Melissa look over our vows and kind of review them for wording, and then also things like, for me, I was like, I have certain things in here I didn't know if I wanted to keep or not. So she really helped me like figure out how the flow was and if it was appropriate and at the right time. So
it was nice because like she had read mine and then she had read his, and so she was able to sort of like tell like the style. And I read her vows the night before her wedding as well, so it's just sort of nice if you have that person that you can like trust and that knows your relationship well enough. I thought it was really helpful. So
I thought it was too.
The way I wrote mine was I was working late that night, so I just sort of had most of the day off, and I took most of it cleaning or whatever, and I was listening to music, and I was like, I gotta get some wedding stuff done. So I paused the music and I just sat at the kitchen table and I just wrote. And the way I had a little bit of a hard time trying to figure out like what promises to convey and what I really wanted to say. Just stuff that I didn't want stuff to be too personal, but I didn't want it to be like you know, I promise to be here forever, like too like robotic and like too like impersonal. So I actually started a Pinterest board like 3 months ago, and I just looked up wedding vows on Pinterest. And there were some things that were really nice and worded really nicely and like worded different than what I think I would have come up with. So I sort of paraphrased some of that stuff and used some of their like formatting, and that's how I came up with my vows.
Did you feel like it started to flow when you started writing?
Yeah, I was writing and I was like, can't can't
Yeah.
stop. And I just I wrote it all out and then I sent it to Melissa. And there was one sentence I didn't like the way it was worded, but my brain was mush by then and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't figure it out. So I sent it to her and she was like, how about this? And I was like, meh. And then she was like, yeah, I don't know. And then she sent me another one. She was like, what about this? And I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's my vows.
I kind of feel like that was me too. Like when I put the pen to the paper, after that it was it just flew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Flewed. It flewed. I think of Peter Pan, like, he flew. No, but it basically started flowing, and kind of like Amanda said, you have all these ideas and you're really excited. You're like, oh yeah. And then you're like, wait, what? You read it back and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what once again, Melissa helped out with, because she was like, but it rewrote this. She's like, I like this concept, just here's a better way to write it.
Right,
and then I read it and I was like, oh yeah, because that's the normal way humans talk.
Right.
So
yeah, we both recorded ourselves. Well, not
that's another
recorded,
thing.
but we timed ourselves saying our vows. Mitchell's was a little bit longer than mine, just because I don't think I took as many pauses. Also, I'm probably going to be sobbing at the wedding. So he, on the other hand, was good and took some pauses, but I think in between what we're saying and how we say it, I think it should be just about
and it's close enough already.
Close,
the problem was I didn't want one of us to get up there. Here's my two problems I had, and maybe this will help you if you are planning and you're wanting to do your own vows. You don't want two different types of vows. Where one person's like, oh, I remember when this, and and then this person over here is like, I just promised to do this. Like, it just doesn't sound synchronized. And of course, you don't. Like for us, we didn't want to tell each other our vows yet.
No.
This is something we want on the wedding day. So with that in mind, we just wanted everything to flow naturally.
And a few days before we wrote it, we discussed with each other sort of the style of kind of what we wanted.
Yeah, and so that's with the timing again. You don't want it to one person to be short and the other person to be too long. So it was.
I think ours worked
pretty close.
Well.
Yeah, I think it's great. So suit fitting. We mentioned it last vlog that we were going to be talking about it this vlog, and so I called up the place, Men's Warehouse, and I said, hey, so I need to come in for a fitting. This is my date. When can I do this? And the guy was like, well, unless you have gained or lost about roughly 25 pounds, then there really is no need for you to come in here, because our sizes run in two sizes. Like, each size is two sizes, essentially.
But we're not really sure if that actually is it, because you didn't just get a regular suit.
I got like a
custom.
Yeah. I've been back and forth on this, because at first and then because he mentioned, he's like, oh, because he started looking at my information, like, oh, you got a custom suit, and I was like, I kind of forgot.
But we are going to pick up the suit 2 days before the wedding.
Yeah,
so there will be a little bit of wiggle time.
Yeah.
If you needed to.
And I think it'll be okay. I think as far as
it should be fine.
Because we were talking, I got in May, I believe, and from May to now, I haven't really changed much. So I think it'll be okay. But that was something that definitely I feel as though I should have went in.
Yeah, on the papers they gave us, they definitely put the date to come back in for a second fitting, but the guy on the phone was kind of like, why do you need another fitting? So it was a little bit confusing. We just didn't really know how to handle the situation, so we just figured we'll go pick it up and
wing it.
See how it works out. It's not really nothing had really changed.
Yeah.
It's not like a dress fitting where you go and you get one size and they have to alter it to your body.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So the last thing that we're going to talk about on this last wedding vlog is that we just sort of did some finalizing stuff with the vendors.
Yeah.
We just sort of figured out everything. So with the DJ, we changed up a few songs. I sent him an email with this the must play songs and all that sort of stuff, our favorite artists, the songs that we must play, and then with some other little notes, some little stuff that's going to happen during the reception, so we just wanted to make sure that he was well aware of it. Sent an email, I texted him, everything got worked out with that. With the photographer, we actually ended up with the photographer. I feel so bad. I keep texting her and adding stuff on, so we added an extra half hour in the morning for me, so we do have the second photographer for 4 hours from when Mitchell's getting ready in the morning at 8 o'clock in the morning until when the ceremony ends at 12. Well, actually, that would be way after the ceremony ends. The ceremony ends at 11.
Yeah.
From 8 to 12, we have a second photographer. I asked mine to come a half hour early because the hair and makeup is starting at 6. The limo is getting to my house for the girls at 9:30, and mine will be getting there, I think 9:30 or 9:45.
Yeah. I'll
have the car there. So we just wanted to make sure that there were pictures of me actually getting ready and getting into my dress and not just videos, because the videographer is coming at 8. We just wanted to make sure that there was enough of like the before. Plus I am also having a first look with my dad. So I wanted to make sure that that wasn't really the first thing that was in the pictures. I wanted some of me getting ready as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of the videographer, we also spoke with the videographer. We realized we didn't fill out this online form that I think we were supposed to fill out. So I sent him an email and he was like, oh, here's this form. So the form was like the times and the places and the addresses and all that sort of stuff. Any important things we wanted to make sure we got taken care of. So filled that out, sent that in. Mind you, all of this was done 2 days ago. I had the day off of work and I just had a
literally
list
covered it all.
and I just did everything, including finalizing the programs.
Yeah.
So I did a lot.
Busy bee.
Yes. So it was videographer, the DJ, the photographer. Spoke with the florist today.
Yep.
She's ordering our flowers.
Ooh.
So that's exciting. My mom is actually gonna go in, just make sure everything is
good to go.
As it should be, good to go. She's been my eyes in New Jersey. It's been really great to have someone like on the front lines out there.
I actually couldn't imagine doing this kind of, it's not a destination wedding, but it's far away from us. Like if you had no one in New Jersey.
It would have been so hard.
It would have been so much harder. So it has been helpful for us that we had your family there.
And like some people have like wedding planners and everything, especially with destination weddings. A lot of like wedding planners are involved in that. But it was nice that I didn't really need to because I did have a lot of my family that was so willing to help.
Your family was the wedding
planners.
They
were.
And they didn't charge us.
They didn't. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
So that was kind of about it. We just made sure that like all of this last stuff that we were trying to think of, and what we changed from with the DJ was the last song. We were listening to a song and we were like, oh my god, this is perfect. How could this not be our last song? So our last song that was going to be before is now in the middle of the wedding, and then we changed our last song over. So we're really happy with all of that.
One thing I wanted to mention, not really as big into wedding planning, but it kind of is, I got my men's wedding gifts a couple of days ago, and that's been a challenge for a long time because I had an idea and I just wanted it this one way and it wasn't working out. But I'm happy with how it turned out. So I'm excited about that. And then also we've done a lot of Disneyland planning and I can't wait for us to do a Disneyland planning video.
Yes, we are going to do 100% our Disneyland honeymoon planning video.
It will come out before the wedding. I don't know. We'll probably do it before the wedding. Right?
I don't know when it will come out.
I don't know. There's a lot, guys. First of all, there's a lot of videos that's been saved and ready to go.
Yeah.
And but we'll figure out this Disneyland thing. So we're excited for it though.
The problem is that once this vlog comes out, we'll have 1 day of work left, and then we're going to New Jersey for 2-3 days. And then we only have 3 days of work, and then we're going back to New Jersey for the actual wedding.
Oh yeah, that's true. We don't have that
many. So there's not a lot of time left. So I don't know if the Disneyland vlog is coming out before.
I'm promising things I can't come through with.
You don't know how quick it's coming.
But
no, the vlog will happen 100%. This is our first time going to Disneyland, so you're going to be like following along with like our rookie mistakes and all this sort of stuff. But I think that we've talked to enough people, we've gotten enough recommendations, and we've really done our research on it.
And we've done it our way.
Okay. Yes, we are doing it our way.
Because
we've listened to people's recommendations, but we're putting our own spin on it. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too. And I also like how we planned it. So I really don't want to get too much into this, so I'll make sure. I'm not a big planner. I like to wing it. Amanda likes to plan things. So we met halfway in the middle on this.
But with Disney trips, I don't like to have everything exactly laid out because I do want to like enjoy myself a little bit.
And that's just us. Everyone is different. So we're going to tell you how we did it from our perspective, which is we think is right in the middle.
Basically, the only thing we have planned, like written out is dining reservations and the tour that we picked.
Yeah.
That's really it.
We'll get more into that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, right?
That's it. So I have been using this book that we received as a gift. I've been using this book. It only has 11 pages filled out because it was starting with the wedding vlog first month. And we've just written everything that we were going to put on it, including the next month. We don't have a next month this time.
Don't. And you know what else we don't have? A Mr. and Mrs. box.
We don't have a Mr. and Mrs. box. I'm very upset about it.
I had
Very
to.
sad. I love getting mail and I love getting packages, and the Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
box was like so perfect because it was all the fun, cool bride wedding stuff, and like
there was helpful
honestly,
stuff in there too.
So much of it we're gonna use, like the vow books. Like we are actually going to write our vows in those vow books and use them at the wedding.
Yeah.
We were going to buy vow books. Like that, like we knew about these and we wanted them. That was like one of the biggest things, but oh, I'm very sad. No more mail. I'm gonna have to subscribe to another box because I want more mail.
We'll see. But yeah, this is it, guys. And next time you see us,
We'll be married.
we'll be married. We've been dating, a little quick catch up. We've been dating for 7 years. We just got engaged last December 6th of 2018. I proposed to Amanda at the train station at Magic Kingdom here in Walt Disney World. And it's been great.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun years. And it can only get better.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. And I'm excited for you guys to kind of see some of our wedding too when that happens.
Yeah,
and then
we've had so
all
much
that.
like fun planning it, and it's been like such a good time. There's been little like blips here and there, but all of it is stuff that we've been able to laugh about.
Yes.
So it's been very lighthearted stuff, luckily. We've had a really good time planning. We've had a lot of help from family and friends, and everyone's been so cooperative and so helpful. And it's just gonna be so exciting to like see it all unfold, and then I get like so excited again because I know that we're getting the raw footage from our videographer, so we get to make like our own wedding vlogs and show you guys our whole wedding, whatever we feel like we're comfortable showing. So you guys like actually get to see it. So after watching all these wedding vlogs and listening to us talk about it, you can see it unfold. So it's very exciting.
It's really exciting. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, me too.
So wish us luck. And honestly, it's been so fun having you guys join us.
Yeah, thank you for following along. These vlogs have done a lot better than I thought they would, and I'm just so happy with it, and we've just gotten so much good feedback, so I'm really excited.
So thank you guys so much, and we will literally see you guys when we're married.
Yeah.
Bye.